Oh, I should get the laptop out. Oh, jeez. Great, now I got those on. Guess I can use that phone, huh?
What?
This phone. Hey, you want to turn that down, please? Or put headphones on, right?
You can't put headphones on the TV. What? What you doing? What you doing?
What up, people? How you doing? What's up, my people? Hi, Nadia. Hey, certified. How are you, man? Just kind of getting messing around with the computer here for a sec. Hi, Justice. I need to polish this one up a little bit more. Too many scratches in it. Just messing around with a few rocks. Just kind of poking around in the garage and. Hi, 44. How are you, man? Messing around in the garage and found some rocks. Thought I'd bust them out. This is a piece of Bruno petrified wood with a little sprout. This camera's not doing very good tonight. With a little sprouting twig off the edge. Alright, hold on to your lug nuts. I'm going to clean the lens. I don't know if that'll help or not, but yeah, I actually dug this one up. It's nice to have access to The Bruno petrified wood pile. And Saginite. Found this one. It's kind of ridiculous, so I polished it in a ridiculous angle. And then something else really cool is this. Thanks, Nadia. I appreciate that. Takes a little bit to put them together. This here is a dinosaur egg, a part of one anyway. And I'm not sure exactly why. You can kind of see the leathery shell type. And I'm not sure why the agate is red on the inside. But it kind of adds kind of a cool thing to it. I used to have a couple of tektites, but it's been so long since I messed with rocks that everything's kind of jumbled out there now. I used to make jewelry and stuff out of rocks, and so. But yeah, that's a couple of my specimens. And then the old Labradorite. I do have fossil poop. I do. I have some good coprolite. I also have some sea turtle poop. It's up in the curio cabinet right now. I love Labradorite. I was gonna make a cap out of this one, but I just never did. Labradorite is probably my favorite stone that I have come across. Yeah. Yeah, give me a minute and I'll go see if I can round up the dinosaur poop. All right. Oof. Found a couple of things in there. Let me get my gloves on real quick. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty fond of the petrified wood, but I did find this before I grew the poop. Some good plume agate cross section. I think this is Dismal Swamp. But that's pretty cool. I'm a really big plume agate fan. All right, so clear my space here. All right. Ooh, this thing's stuck. All I gotta say is that poor turtle. Why are you mad, Nadia? Oh, you have a rough time smoking this, man. Oh, dude. What'd your sons do, Nadia? Yeah, this is sea turtle poop. There's a couple that look really like turds. This one's probably one of them. Yeah. What in the Cheech and Chong is this? Oh, this is petrified sea turtle poop. Yep. Oh man, that's funny. What in the Cheech and Chong is this? Yeah. No, yeah, it probably wouldn't work, man. Oh. Yeah, man. I think that one is a piece off of one that Pat broke apart. Here's a good one.
Can you turn this light off?
Not sure. Oh, dude, sorry, man. Hold on, guys. I gotta go turn the light off. My son, I turned it on. All right. All right, back. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. I like that. Oh, I turned the light on for my son and or to look for these, and I forgot to turn it off. So. Yeah, it's sea turtle poop. No fossilized ganja. I mean, that would be cool. It looks like a legitimate turd, though, which is cool. I spent a lot of many years collecting rocks, and so you come across. I had a couple of older fellows that I used to hang out with, go over to the house. They used to sell me rocks. I actually did for a long time. I did work on their house and their shed that they couldn't do anymore, and they paid me in rock. And so I have a lot of like agates and jaspers and stuff that were harvested back prior to World War II, actually.
They pay you
Hi,
in
Harry.
rocks. Then why would they pay you in rocks?
Um, you know, I don't have any meteorites just because I just never quite made it that far. I was trying to cut a tektite once, and that was a big mistake. One of my friends used to make rings,
Protect that.
and I just never made it. I was more along the lines of I used to make jewelry and stuff like that, so I was more kind of into slabs and such. Not so much into specimens for a long time. These ones just happened to come my way, and so you know, it's rather fragile. As you can see, a piece just broke off, but yeah, pretty cool stuff, man. And there's a few other pieces in there, but you all get the gist of it. Jacques Cousteau. No, I agree, man. I mean, I would love to own one. Don't get me wrong. I would love to own one. Just haven't made it that far. kind of moved into racing. Okay, so stupid story, but I got ran over by a truck like several years ago, and broke my hip and hosed my wrist up, and so I actually got out of rocks because I couldn't really do much rock hounding. So I actually, in light of that, I actually started racing cars instead because I didn't have to, easier to reach the pedals, I guess, than to go dig for rocks. But so. Oh, that's funny, you guys. And so, yeah, I mean, I just haven't really been into the rock scene for a while. So, if it was all out of weed, I'd probably go to jail. I live in Idaho. They're not too keen on that kind of stuff. What's up, dude? Hey, great, and check it out. Fossilized turtle poop, man. I busted out the turtle poop. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, Idaho's about as conservative as they get. So, and then found this. Let me tilt the phone a little bit so you can get a straight down view. A little bit of gold from my claim. Just a little bit I found in the curio cabinet. I knew I had vials laying around the house a little bit, but yeah, man, it is. That stuff is fossilized turtle poop. It's not really as colorful as some of it. Ah, okay. But yeah, this stuff, I've had this stuff forever. I got probably about 4 or 5 more vials laying around. Like I said, I don't know where it's at. It's just go up there, get it, clean it up, and bring it back. Throw it in vials, and then there it is. But yeah, not terrible. Big old chunker right there. But yeah, that's my yeah, check it out, Graydon. Graydon, this is some plume agate that I have. I have a bunch of this, and I cut and polish it all these agates and such. Oh, dude, that sucks, dude. Dude, I bet that's gonna start happening more and more as people start holding on to pennies and stuff, dude. I'm waiting for the day. Yeah, man. A lot of the stuff I bought for $1 a pound, which is pretty cheap. Pretty cool. Here's some really nice pieces of petrified wood. Really fine pieces of petrified wood out of the wood pile over in Bruno. Just a little dig spot. No, I'm not. Hi, Lena. No, I'm not. I think that my chat is a little bit lagged. Petrified sea urchin. I love you too, Lena. Thanks. Petrified yeah, petrified sea urchin. So kind of cool. And then a eyeball agate. So and my jewelry when I made jewelry back then was, I mean, it was kind of, a little bit of it was cheap. Some of it was sterling, but I brought some of that too. Let me and I basically took all these rocks, cut them down into slabs, polished them up. A few of the pieces anyway. These are pieces of jewelry that I made. They've been sitting for a while, so they might be tarnished. But and slice this piece of jasper. No, it's just what I do. It's like I have a bunch of different hobbies, and so I'm just kind of showing a few things that I haven't shown off yet. Cut all of these, and I have a 6-station polishing machine, and I make the slabs, and then I polish them down into cabochons. And some of these are actually pieces of rough stone that I've collected. Yeah, the tiger's eye is cool, man. I got a bunch of it. I got a bunch of rough tiger's eye that's uncut. Little crowns. What are you talking about, Eli? Doesn't like to focus on that one. No, these are. I live in Idaho, so right on the Idaho-Oregon border, there is just a huge old caldera. So the caldera that is Yellowstone right now used to be here on the border of Idaho and Oregon. It's kind of traveled over time, millions of years. But there was a lot of volcanic activity that created a bunch of different stones and such. And then this is Arizona petrified wood. So, whoa, Nelly. Spinning. All right, there we are. We're back, and we're back. Yeah, this is petrified wood from Arizona. And slabbed this piece up and polished it, shaped it and polished it. This is what a slab looks like right after I get done cutting it. This is Tiffany stone. I'll slab it up, and then I have a little trim saw that will, make the shape of whatever size that I'm doing. Mark it, cut it with a little trim saw, and then shape it and polish it up. So, pretty cool, man. But yeah, thought I would show some of those off, and then I'm gonna hose around with some pennies for a little bit. Figured I'd go live. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have any more time before the weekend, Saturday when I go race, to go live. So, dude, nice, dude. That's way cool, man. That's amazing. I probably should start doing more along the lines of things I can find silver in. I just haven't made it that far. People will get tired of pennies eventually. But and check this out. I don't know if you were in here when I showed this, Graydon. It's a dinosaur egg, man. Part of one, anyway. You can see the leathery shell of it. I don't know why the agate is red in there. Dude, that's really good, man. I don't think I've ever found any silver in a dime box. Here's another piece of petrified wood too, with a polish the end of it. Yeah. So that be it. I have hundreds of pounds more, but well, thousands of pounds more. Most of it's out in the backyard, though. Yeah, man. Right? Yeah. I got a lot. I did the work for those older fellas that couldn't do it for themselves, and man, they paid me in give me like 2 buckets of rock. Well, if you're going, $1 a pound, that's 2 buckets of rocks, $100 to do some work at their house, and I was all about it. But yeah, one of my hobbies. I think I might have started too late, man. Everybody's gone to bed. It's good old Wednesday. No, man. Not tonight. I'm just hosing around. I accidentally took a nap for like 2.5 hours. So now I'm not tired. Didn't make it over to my parents' house, so that kind of sucks, but These are pennies. Hi, Renee. How are you? Good to see you. I was just kind of poking around, showing off some of the rocks that I have. I busted out the petrified turtle poop. I am a penny pincher. Yep, petrified turtle poop right there. 72S mint. Yeah, I have quite a collection out in the backyard, and oh hey, look what I found. Yeah, man. I used to make the jewelry and such, and might get back into it. I don't know. It depends on the time. Yeah, man. First roll, right on. I'm okay with that. This is the second hunt in a row where I've had a wheat penny in the first roll. That's rad. Oh, all of a sudden there's more people. I didn't see anybody in here hardly at all. But yeah, I should have more nickels tomorrow, so next week I'll have a bunch of nickels. But 72S mint. Are you asking me if I have a 72S mint? Definitely possible. I got a load of 70s sorted. In Rod we trust. Nice, man. Wheat penny. Yeah. So yeah, and so I'm traveling on Friday after work. Got the car all loaded up, oil changed in the truck, everything loaded for the race car. We're gonna go try to actually finish up there. I don't think I've ever finished a race up there in Twin Falls. Got rock stuff all over. I mean, I have 72 S's, I believe. But I don't know about whether it's mint state. Fairly certain I have 72S. Anyway. Whoa, Nelly. Tighten that up. I'm about 1,000 a night. Oof. Let me see, 72. How many did they make of those? You're talking like you're talking like a proof? I mean, I don't have the S proof now. But I mean, I have 72S that are not proofs. I'm sure I could obtain a 72S proof. Oh, that's nice and green. Yuck, man. You know, sometimes this camera does amazing, and then sometimes it's a piece of garbage. That's a good question. Well, as of right now, I would like a 1909 SVDB. I mean, pennies are always been they've always been my thing. And not quite as valuable as some, but at this point in time. I also like Civil War era tokens. Those are cool. Something that shows American history, I think, is probably. That's a good question, Graydon. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any flying eagle cents. That would be cool to have. A couple of the half cents and the 3 cent, 2 cent pieces are always on my radar. I got a super sweet Mercury dime, so that's kind of checked off. Yeah, what's that, graded? Really? Yeah, I mean, you don't have to do that, man. I mean, that's like, you know. I just don't want to take advantage of anybody. You know, I don't want you to think that I'm not appreciative. Like 100%, man. Hi, Dale. Looking for old pennies, cool pennies, foreign pennies. Usually I have some nickels, but my order hasn't come in quite yet. Probably tomorrow. But we did find this, and that's kind of what we're looking for. Anything old, older, and oldest. Yeah, I mean, I'd be willing to pay you for it, man. Cause yeah, I've always seen them. I've just never had the opportunity to obtain one, you know. I have some 1943s, Dale. The steel pennies. Steel pennies are cool. Graydon hates steel pennies. I know you do. Graydon, I appreciate you, man. I really do. Yeah, you do. Reet, reet, reet. Check it out, Dale. I have regular ones that are in pretty good shape. I also have ones that are replated, which I know that drops the value, but I like them. Oh, that's funny, man. Yeah, I think there's one in here. A replate. Yeah, I have a few star notes, yeah. That plating looks like it's job, doesn't it? Huh. Somebody did a poor job on that one. Yeah, I got some star notes. I actually found one. So my work has this little. We just moved into a new location. They don't have any vending machines. So one of our coworkers is she's buying stuff and setting it out, and we pay her, cash or Venmo, whatnot. And I get to go through the coin jar. And so yeah, I have found one star note in there, and then I was sent several star notes a while back. So yeah, man, I got a few. Oh, dude, look what I didn't notice. Wheat penny ender. Dude, what? Dude, that's crazy. I didn't even notice. Oh, dude. That's one thing I gotta start watching for, Graydon, is estate sales. Problem here, man, is everybody is so fast on these estate sales, man. You find it, it's out there, published, everything's gone. Especially everything coin, Alright, let's see what we got. A Fit of 6D. That's the second one, man. Dude, that's cool. I did find that silver before it was gone. That guy since sold the last roll that he had, which I was kind of sad about, but I gotta keep on keeping on, keep looking. Almost yes. One thing else I've never found too is I don't think I've ever found a proof penny. Yeah, not in good shape at all. That was a D anyway. But yeah, I've never found a proof penny. There's an 82 small date Denver. I can already tell it's a zinker. So that sucks, but. So the difference, let me see if I have I just pulled another 82 out of here, I think. No, I thought I did anyway. Oh, right here. Check it out. If anybody doesn't know the difference between the large date and the small date, here's a really good example. 1982. This one's a Philadelphia, but they will be the same in the Denver. But you can see on that Denver one, that's the small date, so you can kind of see that the 2 is a lot more finessed than this nasty, chunky 2. So, yeah, so anybody wondering what the difference visually is in the small date, large date, there you go. Large date on the left, small date on the right. Awesome. Yeah, I got a big old, I should go through. I mean, I know I have S's, but just not crazy good. Where are you coming to us from, Dale? Are you in the United States?
Yeah.
Yeah, bud, what's up?
Look.
Oh, is that a fake? Yeah. It's your magic nickel.
You can like hide stuff in the middle of it.
Nice, man.
I thought you were going live on TikTok.
No, not tonight. My TikTok last night went crazy, and then it died, just like that.
What is this?
That's a dinosaur egg, dude.
Whoa.
Yeah. Missouri. Nice, man. I don't meet too many people from Missouri. That's awesome. Never been to Missouri. In fact, I don't get east very often at all.
You should put that in a case.
Yeah, I probably should. I don't get east. Like, I went to Florida for Christmas last year, and that's before that, the only furthest east I've been was Montana. Been all over the west, but never east. I did get to go to Daytona. That was cool. I'm in Idaho, actually. Yeah, lived in Idaho most of my life. I did move to Montana for about 10 years. And then moved back to Idaho, back where I'm from. And now I am, at least until all the kids get out the house. And I'm taking care of my parents, so I'm here for them, Here for the kids and here for mom and dad. Then, just gonna get a motor home and drive for the rest of my life. I'm just kidding. I probably won't do that. My kid's looking at me with a side eye. That's funny. Hi, Kieran Raven. How are you? Welcome in. Yeah. We got a lot of kids, so some of them live here, some of them live in Montana. Yeah. So, it'd be kind of nice to be mobile, it would, but. Do I know why coins have ridges? I do not. I mean, I have an idea, but I would like to hear what you have for that, Dylan. I'm always looking for good info. You know, I'm pretty new to coins. Oh, yes. The clips.
That can now clip in.
Yeah, right, Kieran. What's that, bud?
Can we put a penny roll?
Yeah. There you go. Yep. Yeah, actually, I did hear that. That was the reasoning why. I've actually seen some old coins, not found them, but seen some old coins that have been clipped, and man, I can see if you clipped enough of them, you could make some cash, dude. That's one of those things, man. Man, I'm finding 1982s by the droves. Huh. Yeah. I will say, nothing scratches a lottery ticket better than a nice dime. Kieran, that's awesome. Oh man, I needed that one. Oh. Yeah, so on Saturday I'm gonna try to go live from the track. Hi, Moore. Looking for old stuff, cool stuff. Foreign coins. I pull out Lincoln commemoratives. We pull out wheat pennies. We found 2 of those so far. Anything else awesome that seems to pop up or is a good conversation piece is kind of cool to find. But yeah, I got my truck oil changed in the truck. Got the tire had a screw in it, so I got that fixed. And so Friday night after work, we're gonna head over to Magic Valley Speedway in Twin Falls, and I'm gonna be racing there on Saturday. So I'm gonna try to go live from the track probably right after my main event. I think I might try to strap the phone. It depends on the internet up there, but strap the phone inside the car, maybe start a live stream. Take you guys along for a race car ride. If it doesn't work up there, I'm going to try definitely down here at my home track. I am racing in the mini stock class. I drive an 89 Ford Mustang. It's a 4-cylinder class, so the mini stock car. But it's fun, man, doing circle track on pavement. And yeah, man, it's fun. That's good information, Graydon. Thank you. Yeah. Hi, Mark Andre. Welcome aboard. Ugh, what the heck is that? What do you think, man? Mystery fluid, dried mystery fluid. Disgusting. Yeah, Kieran. So yeah, I mean, it's I gotta find a way. I'm hoping that the internet will stay connected while I'm driving, just because there's so much mechanical interference while you're driving. But it would be a rad if I could get a live stream going and keep it going through the race.
Dad,
Yeah.
guess what I found?
What?
Every single one was a wheat penny.
You're lying.
I'm not lying.
You're such a fibber.
Look,
Oh, look, there's no wheat pennies in there.
there was like a lot and like half of them.
Where are they? Oh, are those the ones you just grabbed out of that?
Yeah.
Oh, your people penny?
Oh wait, I actually missed that one. I missed that people penny.
Oh, you missed a people penny.
I'm
I'll tell you what, Kieran,
just joking.
It takes a little bit of money. That's the money part of it, is building the car, getting into the car. I actually do get a paycheck every time I hit the track, which is cool. That's pretty neat. And then I do sponsorships, so I sell ad space on my cars. And so, advertising, I try to advertise like on social media and, try to give shout outs here every once in a while and things of that nature. I have a couple of events that I go to, try to get the car out there and shown, get the name out there, let people, when after the races, which is kind of cool, people come back into the pits. And the coolest feeling in the world is having people ask you for your autograph. It's insane. I come from very humble beginnings, and so that's not something I'm accustomed to. And it feels really cool, The little kids looking up to you like you're spectacular. It's nothing like it. Something interesting, a penny roll. I found a penny without the stamping of the design. It's really... Here comes the crazy dogs. Hey! Yo, dogs, knock it off. Holy moly, dude.
Holy smoke!
Jeez. Dogs going crazy, man. Dude, my dogs, they're awesome and ridiculous all in the same token. It's the weirdest. It's the first time I've ever had pugs. My wife likes pugs. And they're sweet as heck. They're cool dogs. But every once in a while they go on a tirade. It's insane.
Sounds like one muscle.
They're like little window lickers. Nice, William. That's a spectacular last name right there.
Never nostril.
What's that?
Never nostril.
Yeah, one more, bud.
Right.
I'm gonna save it for our penny battle. Oh, hey, cha-ching. Yeah, they're sweet. My female, her name is Pua, which means flower in Polynesian. She will come up. She will come up and she will not lick you in the face. She will just come up and rest her head against yours, so you will give her lovin's. It's the craziest thing.
And then she grabs
And then Chuck, our male, he has a tongue that he could probably wrap around you from 3 blocks away. It's the most ridiculous thing. Parking lot.
Wrap like a toy, so she doesn't like you.
Yeah.
Really smart.
They're pretty smart, but they're kind of ridiculous at the same time. But yeah. But yeah, so even if the live stream doesn't go, as planned, being in the race car, I usually go live after my main event, and usually we're not the last main event. Usually they have some of the higher classes. And I will try to go live and show the races to the people through a live stream. Ugh. Man, German Shepherds, they require a special owner. That's for certain. They are my brother has a Malinois, and he is high energy, to say the least. He's a good dog, but just high energy. Not that these pugs aren't, but you know, the pugs will occupy themselves. Except my wife, they will follow her around night, day, and all the time. I have an ease, yeah. Nice. We have a bunch of cats too, Graydon. It's freaking nuts, dude. At one point we had 5. But they keep expiring, so we're not getting any more cats. Nice, William. I've gotten into pennies, and I've actually just started getting into silver, to be honest. I actually made my first solo silver purchase the other day. Did pretty decent. Got it for under spot. $12.50 a coin. I think the spot price at the time was like $13.40. So yeah, I got a lot of wheat pennies, and so yeah, maybe it is time to. I think it's time to move on from a standpoint of entertainment value. I probably still stay with pennies for as long as I can.
Dad, what's copper?
1982. Some of them are copper. Some of them are not. And then moving back, anything 1983 and forward are going to be zinc. Let me. Ooh, yeah. Cha-ching.
Because I saw in 1960.
Yeah. Right on, man. What do you guys think it is, man? It's kind of dirty.
The 1980.
Alright, let's see what she is. 1946 S. Not bad.
This might be copper.
Let's see, 69? Yeah. That's copper. Yeah, let me show you what I did pick up. So, the first thing that I went and got was a roll of Benjis. Yeah, I know, right? You know, I haven't really traced it that far. I know that I had a grandma from back east somewhere, but I can't recall. But these are what I picked up. Got 20 of them for $250. 12 basically $12.50 each. So all in really good shape. That was kind of cool. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and then I decided to go back, and he had more. So I went back and I decided to go with a different type. Kind of wish I had gone with the Benjis, but I got the Walking Liberties. And the reason I wish I'd have went with the Walking Liberties is because I did get a few slicks. And I'm about 7 grams short on silver content. Yeah, you should, man. You should. I can't seem to do it. But, yeah, got a couple of slicks. About 7 grams short as far as, like, actual weight. But I got some pretty good Walking Liberty $50. Hi, Ninja. And I got these for the same price, $2.50 for the roll. These ones worked out to, with the actual weight, worked out to be a little bit under. Well, no, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit under. Still under spot. But they're pretty nice, man. They're in good shape, you know, the majority of them. And I do like the walking liberties. I'm finding I have more of an affinity towards the Benjis, though. Yeah. Is that what it... I didn't even check the price in a while. But eventually, you know, probably, I don't know, either these are probably going to be something that I'll auction off eventually. Maybe even do some giveaways with. It depends on what develops. I'm still, you know, developing the channel and stuff. So, you know, trying to get into monetization part of it. Of YouTube and social medias. I also sell ad space, you know, advertising, race car wise, things of that nature. So just trying to make a little bit of money to help support the old fam, you know. Figure that if I don't do something, I'm never going to be able to retire. So, okay, right on, man. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I started late. Yeah, I mean just circulation will wear things down. Hi, Mary. I mean in like what these guys are talking about as far as like clipping in you know, silver coins that didn't have the ridges and things. The clipping was sanding, clipping, things like that was a thing. Because I mean, you do that to enough of them, and you know, you make some money. I mean, it makes sense to me. I know that back when in the pirating days, the sailors used to be able to snip off pieces of their gold coins and pay tolls with them, and that was common practice. So, you know, I mean, that behavior you would expect to probably continue even into modern times. Oh, yeah? Haha, all right. Dude, you totally should, man. Either that or play the lottery. Who knows? Every day, every race day, I go buy 4 lottery tickets. 'Cause you never know. Figure you're playing luck with racing, might as well play luck with the lottery. Yeah, I'll give that a shot when I have the space. Yeah. So yeah, I used to sell rocks. I used to sell some of the jewelry that I made from those rocks. Haven't done that for a while. I have a gold claim that I go to every once in a while, and I'm gonna... That's fair. I'm gonna get up to the gold claim this year, and I'm gonna do a little bit of panning, make a panning video, a prospecting video, show that. Because that, absolutely no service up there, I'd do a live stream. Oh yeah, man. Gotta be somewhere. I think that's why they call this. I'm in the Treasure Valley. And I think, if I remember correctly, there's a tale of a guy who buried treasure here. And the people were looking for it. And, yeah. Dude, that's nice, man. I have found, even in my time of doing whatever, I found probably 6 or 7 grams.
I want to eat something, but there's just like, I feel like snacking, but I also feel like I'm not snacking.
Dude, that's cool, William. I have never seen that, William. Here, let me, I don't know where I put my mouse for this computer. Let me put something in the chat here. So that's my email address. You should send me some pictures. I would like to see that. How much is all of this worth? Well, each one is worth a penny. This is the large date version of the 1960. Yeah, man, do it. I love to see, man. The more information I can gather about coins, you know, the better off I am, because I'm always a type of person who wants to know as much as I can, you know. Oh no, I mean, I have some gold sitting here, but it's not very much. Just a little bit I got from my gold claim. Little chunker and a few other pieces. Yeah. Wasn't me. Somebody chewed that sucker up. Yeah, those are garnets, and they are, oh, man, I could fill up buckets full of how many garnets we find out here. Those little suckers. I was actually, for a while, I was making some jewelry out of them. I was putting them in little tubes and making jewelry out of it, but just because they're literally so much. You know you're getting close to gold if you start rolling up with the garnets here. I have a mining claim, actually, up north here in Idaho. And so that stuff came off of my mining claim. About a 10 acre, yeah, that's what that is, parking lot penny. Yeah. I have a 10 acre gold claim. It's a placer claim. Can't really do too much with it, which is kind of annoying because the bull trout's an endangered species and that's its habitat. So you got to kind of work around that realization. So it's kind of annoying, but you know, it's a lot of people. They say, why don't I say I get my exercise, and people say, why don't you just go to a gym? And I say, well, I'm going up there, but I'm getting paid in gold to exercise, so no, cannot dredge there. There's a few other places. There's a gold prospectors club here that I'm a member to, and they have some dredge spots. I do have a 3-inch dredge. Just the amount of EPA regulations you have to go through here is just ridiculous. I mean, it's so ridiculous. They changed the rules that, like, Moore's Creek is a creek up here, and it was limitless dredging. The river was in great shape. Well, a couple of the homeowners that didn't like the people dredging in the river got together and decided that they would petition the EPA. And the EPA came down and said, yeah, we did all this research and dredging is terrible, so you guys only get 3 hours per person per year of dredging time on the river, and you have to apply and pay a bunch of fees. And I was like, what? Well, I buy my pennies, Devin. I go to the bank and I get rolls. I go through them. I give back the ones that don't look great. The ones that have penny cancer, like this one. I'll probably keep this one because it's copper, but the ones that look like that and the zinc, I give those back and I keep the rest. I do sort out coppers, yes. I sort all my coppers, put them in my my artillery shell from 1917. And then I have another artillery shell. When that one gets full, that looks like this. From 1917. And I put, can't even see into it. Let's see. Whoop. Ding. Yeah, so that is my copper collector. Yeah, and I do, when I have time, anyway, I sort out all the coppers by decade. It makes it a little bit easier. You get a lot of people that say, yeah, right? You get a lot of people that need, like, you know, a specific year of penny for their collection or something, and I can go in there and I know exactly where to go for it. Another Denver small date. You can tell this one's zinc. Yep, tunk, 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 tunk instead of tink, 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 tink. That's something you can hear too. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but here's the sound of a copper penny bouncing off the table. Here's the sound of a zinc. Much different sound. So whenever I come across the 1982s, you can really, you almost don't even have to weigh them. I do anyway, but you can hear the difference on the table. Very nice, man. It's quite a few. I think I have almost 100 pounds. So whatever that is divided by 3 grams. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I also have this. This is one of the ones that I got from the same fellow. Dude, that is a beast. Sure, I could get that out if I tried. Yeah. Oh, nice, man. Thanks, man. Well, yeah. Cool. That thing falls all over all the time. Makes such a loud racket. What's she doing?
Freaking waiting for Ray to finish his food.
Well, I hope Ray does get to finish his food. He's awfully skinny. So.
I was just staring at him.
Yeah, man. It was there was the guy that owned this stuff was a Vietnam veteran, and he passed away. And my boss, he left all of his stuff to my boss, and she let us go over there and pick out a few things. I also got a Canon, an 18-inch Canon, which is amazing. Yeah, right. Well, they are rendered inert, for what that is worth. They are non-functional. That's a nice 66. I'm always looking for doubling on some of the 66s. So you said Caribbean, right? Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
I am geographically challenged, so you'll have to forgive me.
Yeah, the Caribbean. I think it's near Florida.
Hey, what's up, Bryce?
Like the Caribbean
How are you,
Sea,
man?
like, are you on a boat?
No, I literally, yeah, it's a little cannon, but it's definitely it's heavy, that's for certain. Nice. What's up, Bryce? How are you, man? Oh, man, overboard. You want to see the cannon? Let me grab it, dude. Oh man. Every time. I love this thing. And it doesn't I don't know why this thing is so awesome. I think the barrel goes down to about right here. And I'm gonna drill a hole right here. Yeah, man. And I'm gonna get this thing to fire one of these days. I have to. Isn't that the coolest thing ever, man? Oh, dude. I love my cannon. Yeah, man. And it is solid, heavy. All right, let me get her up the top. She's got some spice. So awesome. Yeah, dude, it's pretty cool. I I like it a lot. It's cool to say, you know, you got a cannon, and then on this camera, the way you have to roll it into frame is just so funny. Yes, Muhammad. A little cannon that I got. It will fire one day. It will. I'm gonna get it. What are you making, Eli?
I'm making a Dorothy probe.
A what?
Dorothy probe.
Ah, okay. Be careful with that knife, buddy.
I know. It's just one of those saw knives.
I don't want to have to take you to the emergency. Ooh, 82? Small date? Man, even more small dates. This is the most small date I've found in a while. Yeah, zinker. If you find the 1982 Denver small date that weighs 3 grams, you're in good shape. But it's zinc. 2.54. Some of them were accidentally struck on copper planchets, and so there have been some found that are copper, and they do command a premium at auction. So oh, right on, man. Let me take a look. You know, I had my mouse sitting around here somewhere, and now it's just up and disappeared. Let's see what we got here. Eli, that is obnoxious, man.
Oh my gosh, there's a huge moth outside. Whoa. Dad, there's a huge moth.
Hasn't come through yet.
Dad, there's like a
It'll
huge
probably
moth
come through
outside.
here.
Like the moth, it was like, the moth was like that big,
Nice.
like baseball sized.
Let me make sure I type that in there right, because it hasn't come through yet, but I'll keep an eye out for it. Give me just a sec. I'm going to double check, make sure. Hyperfocus hobby 7.6. Just make sure I typed it in there right, you know. Yeah, it'll show up, I'm sure. Acrylic table with all normal leftover coins. You know, I can't bring myself to put a penny under under acrylic. I don't know why I can't do it. I'm working that direction. I actually have the leaf, the internal leaf of my table that I redid. I retiled the table, and I'm going to probably do that. My wife doesn't think it'll look good, but I do. So, I'm going to do it. I was thinking about putting all new zinc pennies in there, and then for each one of the kids, me, the wife, and the kids, put their birth year in there. Okay, yeah, man, for sure. My email's kind of being, my whole laptop's kind of being stupid right now. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Holy crap, dude. You got a lot, dude. You got a lot of nice coins, Grayson. So, do your parents own a coin store? Is that, or do you said at my coin store? Is that just the one that you're local? Yeah, man, there's quite a few. I'm gonna have to I'll take a much closer look a little bit later. I gotta get down to a local coin store and talk to some peeps, see what they have to say. There's just so many. I've met so many unscrupulous people in the point that I've tried to buy coins, But I've also met a lot of really trustworthy people, What is this? Is this another heart? What is that? Is that glue? I think it's Elmer's glue. Huh. Weird. Yeah, that's what it is, Elmer's glue. Gross. Nice, man. Hey. Looky here. About time, man. Okay. Yeah, but that was a crapper. That was a crapper penny. Hi, Mary. Braden says 36. Mary says 55. Any other guesses? Yeah, I get a lot of the craft pennies. Any other guesses on the year on this sucker? William says 33. All right, I'm gonna spin it. 5, 4, 3, 2. 31 says Sig. 1942. Nice. The year my pops was born. Who was closest? I think Graydon got the closest. Yay, yay, good job, Graydon. Cool though, awesome. God, I love pennies, man. Jeez. Yeah, a number. So yeah, Kieran, I don't know, just throwing it out there, but so wheat pennies were made from 1909 through 1958. Which I covet, as I enjoy the history behind the penny. So that's kind of what I hold closest. A number. Yes, and I always play it off the. My dad is 83. He was born in 42. Type of comparison. I think about, who could have held those things? Who could have had that penny? Think about where my dad's been and what he's done. Let me take another gander. I'm big on half cents, dude. I mean, I don't have any, but dude, that is cool, man. Good pictures too, man, by the way. Dude, half cents are cool, man. I haven't quite made it into obtaining them, but that's some good history. I mean, who thought of making a half cent, right? Back when it actually bought something. Dude, that's awesome, man. Do I have any 09s? Hmm, 2009. Yeah, I do have I have a couple of 09s. I don't know. They're kicking around here somewhere. I have them in a little bag or something. So I think they're in this. I think they're in here. Yeah, dude, I saw that. Yeah. It's the most, it kind of seems like the most unseen penny. That one of them? Like that one, Kieran? This one's a 1909 non-VDB. These are all Philly. 1909. That one is the VDB. And then I have one, I think I have one more that's a 1909. Yeah, I know it's here somewhere. It's 17. 14. These are all my elderlies. 16. 1909. Yay, yay. Non-BDB. Yeah. That's my three 1909s that I've found so far. Yeah. Yeah, for real, man. First year, man. First year. But yeah, the SVDB, I mean, they're so expensive now, and I would try to maybe buy one, except trying to get them YouTube going and trying to funnel things into this as a business, and so you got to make sound business decisions, and so that's one of those things that everybody knows what they have when they have a 1909 VDB. So yeah, for real. Exactly. I think my grandpa was born like 3 years before that. That's crazy.
Dad, do you want a bug catcher?
I'm good. No, I'm good. You can toss it. Dude, that penny has been through so many cool people's hands, man, and how many lives, literally how many lives did it save by being the last piece of hope? You know, maybe somebody needed to buy food or pay their rent, and that penny was part of that. Yeah, right. Yeah, what? Yeah. What's with stacking and packing? You mean the live stream that his next live? Dude, that guy is cool, man. I really like him. He's nice. He's just a genuine nice guy, man. Yeah. Yeah, I always look forward to those, man. He's been so supportive of me. It's, you know, been a really good guy, man. It's nice. Hey. The presidency. 2009 Denver People Penny. Yeah, he sent me the most recent silver dime I got from him. I don't even think that one's it. I think I've won a couple from him. It's kicking around here somewhere, I'm sure. I keep showing it off, and then I set it somewhere and can't find it. Yeah, that might be it, actually. Yeah, I think. I won 3 from him. Yeah. Yes. Let me zoom out a little bit, see if I can. I don't know. I'll have to let me throw it under the scope real quick. Ugh. I gotta move my scope one of these days so I can more easily. I don't know, man. Here, let me show you. I don't know if it'll show on the screen, but Yeah, I don't know, man. It does look like a 6, doesn't it? um, grab it here. Oh, for crying out loud. I don't even know where the mint mark is on the mark. Well, let me put that back under here. There is a mint mark. Let me, that an S? I think it might be an S though. Yeah. Yeah. Still cool. But yeah, these are the first Mercs I've ever owned. Thanks to stacking. Yeah, man, it's pretty cool. Yeah. I want to start buying some more silver and getting more mercs and a wider variety of silver, but the freaking prices keep going insane. Hey, what's up, Mark? How are you, man? Back to my stream here. Oh man, camera's gonna do that. How's it going, Mark? What's a little good word, man? About heart attack to grading. Yeah, man, not doing too bad. Came home and was so tired from work. I just fell down on my bed and slept for 2.5 hours, man. No. These are just, penny rolls from the bank. I do have a lot of wheat pennies, yeah. I mean, like, here's one of the things sitting on my desk. That's all Wheaties. I got about 8 or 9 of these full. Ugh. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I just, I don't know. Wednesday is the day that we're short on help at work, and so I just gotta. There's so many things that my team, each person on my team at work does so much, and then when you're there by yourself trying to get it all, ugh, it's difficult. It's so hard spending other people's money. Yeah, man. Thank you. I save all these too, always. Yeah, guys, eventually, here soon, I'm going to actually discuss some of the funding opportunities this weekend. And hopefully I'll be able to get a little bit more variety going for you guys and maybe move into some other stuff. But I am getting a lot of pennies saved up, that's for sure. But the main thing, I come here. You doing that right now? Main thing I'm here is to freaking hang out with all you guys, man. You guys are fun people, man. Nice, Chevy. Me too, man. Well, it's not, oh, yeah. Yeah, man. What time are you gonna do it? Yeah, man, I have about a 5 gallon jug. It's not full because I have my pennies in like all kinds of different receptacles. Yeah, it was close on it, wasn't it? Did you see my little vial of gold from... It's not much, it's just a little bit from my claim that I found in the curio cabinet. Yeah, I think this is from one trip. Up at the claim. I like it because you can hear it tinkle tinkle in the glass. And I gotta get up there. I gotta figure out when I have a break in racing and when it's not like 100 million degrees. And hopefully the whole forest doesn't catch on fire again this year so that I can actually go up there. I gotta get up there and do some like assessment work. Do some gold locating. Look at this sucker. I'm surprised that sucker made it back. Jeez. I'm gonna chuck that one in the garbage. Yeah, right. Smoking hot. Oh, dude, I'm sure. Man, I have family that live up there, and dude, I couldn't take it, dude. I could not take it. That is more than I can bear. Holy crap, dude! It was 102 the other day here, and I thought I was gonna melt. It's at 102. My little Kia that I drive, the AC is like, hey, buddy, this is pushing it. My indestructible Kia Forte. I've driven that car completely over the Owyhee Mountains in places where I wouldn't even consider even taking a four-wheel drive. And I made it. It's a little bit worse for the wear, but I made it. Dude, that's insane. I still. Ugh. How do you even deal with that? Do you just like not go outside? Like, are you able to actually function outside? I mean, what is that even like? I don't think I've ever been in that. I've been in like 107, and I wanted to get away. Oh, dude. That is crazy sauce. Oh, man, I couldn't. I just couldn't. You Arizonans are a special breed of people, man. It's, that's nuts. Yeah, for real. Oh, geez. I can only imagine, man, if your AC went out. Oh. The hot box. 1, 2, 3 hot box. (1972) Denver. Yeah. Yeah, I think I've heard of like cooling, like almost like shelter areas if something happens where you can go and get cool. Is that right, Mark? Zinc rot. Yeah. It's insane. Holy crap, dude. Dang, dude. I don't know. Summer's not it's probably my least favorite time of year. I mean, it's a little bit better since I've lost a bunch of weight. Because I don't have all the whale blubber hanging, but still. This weekend, the Saturday is going to be like right at 100. Man, when you get locked in that freaking car for waiting to go out to the track, oh my God, it's just horrific. Yeah? Why is that, man? I gotta plug in my laptop real quick, guys. There we go. Dude, yeah, I have like a key, semi-key thing that I made this mat, and so there's the dates and such, you know, key, semi-key, and you're looking at like the mintages, you know, the lower mintages. And then I also have a list of like some of the errors and varieties that you can find and search for. That's the only reason there's no way I'll ever. There's a few that I remember, you know, like the more recent ones, like the wide AM and the close AM and things of that nature. But oh yeah, man. Well, I will say this: my neck is permanently browned. I don't think I've gotten a actual sunburn on my neck for so long, just because it's just browned. Oh yeah, for this side. Sorry, it's not quite clear as I want it to be, but yeah, no problem, man. And that's, you know, those are the ones that the chances of you finding key dates, it's pretty small. But it's always nice to know if it does happen. It's more like the semi-key dates are the ones that are more likely to find. That's cool, Imran. That's very cool, man. Still has the same exact carpet from when it was built. Oh, God. Yeah, man. I go through a lot of mine. I haven't had the chance on the last probably 20 pounds that I've gotten. And so I usually go through, look for ones I need for my book, and then, you know, then move it forward. That's cool, Imran. Very cool, man. I want to get my own mint and start making my own coins. Hey, look, it's a nice Philadelphia. I rarely see nice ones of these. They're usually jacked up, man. Yeah, it's you know, I've been ripped off many times buying wheat pennies. People that say unsearched, and then you get them and they're just like absolutely nothing. And then it's always the ones that just sell wheat pennies, and they just don't even say anything about it. They just sell it to you. What year is it, Delight? I mean, it depends on what you got, really. Awesome, Imran. I think you said that, man. Good job, dude. I'm gonna hammer one out. I have a bunch of foreign I should get out and show you guys. Yeah. Dude, I'll show you guys the token that I got. My dad hooked me up with this. It is 11:49. Yeah, you do. A Smokey the Bear forest fire token. Dude, that is cool, man. I bought a tax token. My brother had one that accidentally broke, and so I bought a replacement for him. But I haven't given him to him yet. Colorado sales tax token. Right on, man. Dude, I know it's hard to find information on those old Chinese ones. My son bought me a Japanese coin, a Japanese I can't remember what they call it. There's a specific name for it. I can't. Some things say it's like from 1700s. Some say it's from 1800s. He bought it in a coin shop. $2004, and it's a hair bigger than a normal penny. Huh. Weird, man. I don't know, Delight. That is kind of an oddity. Is it a foreign, maybe? Weird. Does it look like a penny though? I mean, is it stamped as a penny? My dad gave me this one too. Oh, gotta plug. Oh, you know what? I forgot to plug my lappy in. That's what the problem is. I have to plug it into itself. That's weird, man. I mean, I'd have to take a gander at it. Because that's cool, man. That's one thing I gotta get doing is I have a metal detector. It's old ghetto, but I do want to go. Give me just a sec, Delight. I can post you my email address. Yeah, mine's a hoopty, man. It's a ghetto hoopty. I think my dad got it when he was young. These are the ones I got most recent. Yeah, I agree. And these ones are all from Iceland. Awesome, thanks, Delight. Yeah, I would like to take a look, man. It would be interesting to see what it is. Yeah, dude, mine is still in the same exact spot in my garage, man. I'm like, Dad, can I use this? I want to go prospecting with a metal detector, and I haven't touched it since. It's terrible, man. Yeah, Icelandic. Oh yeah, there was one more. Little dinker. I love 5-gallon buckets. They are your best friend. Until you leave them in the sun too long, and then you go to pick them up, and they just. Let's see. There we go. Not yet. My wife made me some stickers for my racing, so I have. Make Luck is one of my sponsors. So those are the stickers I have. But other than that, I haven't had anything made up. But yeah. I gotta put something together. I gotta make a design. Alright, yeah, man. Eventually, you guys, I'll get more stuff that's not the same stuff I'm showing you guys all the time. I miss nickels. I haven't had nickels for like a couple of days. Get out my cards. Let's see. Hi, Tony. Nice, man. I like 42s. Let's see. Zinc plated. Oh, the 1942. They had quite a few different metal. They had a white metal pattern, aluminum pattern, copper plated steel pattern, zinc plated steel pattern. Huh. Yeah, man, me too. This is the first one I ever found, man. In the wild, anyway. I think I actually have. I've been meaning to put them all in flips, but I think this is the rest of them. I found a lot of these. I think there's been a couple that I've not found in the wild. Hey, Habib. How are you, man? Yeah, it's been a minute since I found one, but they are made out of 35% silver. Not all 1942s are silver, but 1942 there is silver patterns, and you can tell them by the large mint mark up there. And then 43, 44, and 45 were made of 35% silver. And copper, some copper in there. Majority actually copper. It's 56% copper. So that's, yeah. I found most of these in the wild. Some of them I've gotten from other channels. Let's see. A few of these too. I should one of these days get out my actual foreign bill collection. Because I got a bunch of foreign bills. And we were actually looking earlier at, let's see, let me take a look. I just found William's emails. What the heck? Hmm. 1937 dimes. I don't have a lot of dimes. I actually don't think I have. I mean, I have few Mercs, but
America.
28, 36, and 16. That's the majority of my collection. Oh, I guess let's see. I have lots of nickel. I have lots of buffalo nickels. Anyway. It's taking a month of Sundays for my emails to come in, so I don't know what's going on. Yeah, 35. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Those are 90% silver, yes.
Whoa.
I do have, let's see. I got several rolls of buffaloes. Oof. What's that one look like? A 1923? No mint mark, so Philly. That's a pretty good one. I'm gonna have to go to the coin store. Small date, yeah. Let's see. I just saw some up here. Yeah, here's an example. That's the small date. And if you have the small date Denver, you want it to weigh 3 grams, which would be out of copper. That's the rarity. That's the exception. I don't think so. I purchased those ones, and I don't think that. I would imagine he's a pretty hardcore collector. I don't think he would have included any 3-leggers. Uh, 1916 is the mark year. Yeah, 1916 Denver. Yeah, Graydon that's in here, he's an incredible resource. That kid knows a lot. He's a good kid to have around. Whoa. A little bit of latency there for a minute. 1935S. 36. Yeah, the majorities I bet are probably going to be 36s and 37s. Yeah. That's one thing I don't have. Everybody's eclipsing me on the dime collection, so. Come on, little buddy. My internet's not liking me. You know, they look incredibly like a Indian head penny. Yeah, I don't have any of those. That's cool, man. One day I got some V nickels. That's some of the older ones. V nickels and yeah, of course the buffaloes. See, this one's a 27. All right, let me get to my listing of mints here. So 27 Philly, 37 million minted, so not a whole lot. That's cool. You guys came in pay dirt. See, 35. It's a D or an S. Oh. $37. Any rarity in the 37, 38? I don't think so. I guess if they were S's, it would probably be.
Yes.
35 Denver. Hey man, that's not bad. 12 million on that one. 12 million minted on that boy. That bad boy. $37 Philly. I have never actually even run through these since I got them. Nice, man. What kind was it? Hi, Bonita. 1929 Denver. Hey, look at that. That one's only 8 million minted. That's a nice one. Nice, man. Nice. Morgan, huh? Another something that I don't have yet. I'm still a coin hunting newbie, so my collection is limited. 1928 Philly, 23 mil. 37. What do you think? 29. $29 Denver. 8 million. Hope it's a 29 anyway. Of the buffaloes? Yeah, I had to buy a bunch. I found 2 myself in the wild, but yeah, I haven't quite made it that far yet. This is still in its infancy, so I'm still kind of working up that direction. Right now, the hardest part I think for me and on this channel is that I'm not monetized, so I'm not able to earn any kind of revenue from this channel yet. I'm probably gonna, I don't know, I was thinking about doing maybe some auctions or something, auctioning off some of my silver. I have a meeting with one of my friends who we're gonna discuss business transaction in order to get me a little bit more resources. But we'll have to see how that pans out. I'm gonna discuss the business aspect of it with him. Yeah, yeah. The one saving grace for me right now is the paychecks I get from racing. That's been really keeping me up afloat, essentially. The wife has pledged to give me a little bit out of each of my paychecks divided into the business. So I got to give her my money so she can pay the bills. So, and feed me. She keeps feeding me, so I call that a win. Can't argue with being fed. $6 grams, dude. Holy moly. Oh yeah. Well, I just got a fatty raise, man, and so it's we got so much to do, but at the same time, this has the potential for future, And so
Your vacuum engine.
I just got to make it to the 3,000 and 4,000 hour mark of watch time, which I'm getting there.
Can you show me?
What is it?
A vacuum engine.
A vacuum engine?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. Hi, Margaret. How does it work?
It's basically like inside there's like
Yeah.
a little thing that goes on.
So my kid wants me to show you this, Eli. He made a vacuum engine. How does it work?
You basically like feed in air into that.
Air into this way?
Into the other way.
Into this way.
Yeah, you put up the vacuum cleaner
Uh-huh.
to it.
Yeah.
And then it blows.
It spins this.
And it spins that, and it makes it really fast. And that should make it go.
Turn on the light.
Like run off of air.
So that if you hook a vacuum up to it, it'll spin the turbine.
Like you could hook up a really strong
A
vacuum to
leaf
it,
blower.
and then add a battery.
Yeah, and it would charge the battery.
No, like put the vacuum thing on the back like that,
Yeah.
and then have that vacuum connected to like a battery, and that pressurized air would go into like spinning the wheels so a car could drive.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Nice concept. Good job, dude. That one's a shiny one. May have been cleaned actually, but I think they started in 1913, but let me double check. 1913 is the first year of the Buffalo. Before that was I believe Liberty Head or V nickel. Those ones were 1883 to 1912. I have a couple of those. Most of them are fairly slick, but let's see. All my buffaloes, not all of them, but a good majority of them. Let me see. Come on, little buddy. Okay, let's see. Buffalo and V's right here. That's slick. Yeah, I can't stand thieves, man. So annoying. 1906. 1906. This is an interesting toned one. 1907. A slicky slick. 1896. That's a good one. 1896. That's a pretty good one. I like that. And you can see Liberty on her headband, on her crown. And then 1910. So there's the 1910 that we were looking at. Yeah. So yeah, I got a total of 6 so far. Cool, man. The Indian heads. The guy I buy wheat pennies from, he always includes a couple of Indian head pennies for me, which is nice. Otherwise, I wouldn't. I bought an 1880 Indian head. I paid way too much for it. It was like $8. But it's super nice, so I'll be danged if I know where it's at, though. What did you find, man? Oh, my back broke.
And this is like
Say what?
low power in it.
That ancient coin your son got you?
This is low power.
Oh, yeah. Where did it go? My ADHD. Here it is.
It makes the sound of a
Yeah, Japanese.
tiny engine.
Did you just find something like that? Oh, yeah? That's rad, man. Yeah, he bought this in Japan at a coin shop. I don't know what he paid for it, but it's good enough to put into. No, I don't. I haven't had the pleasure of meeting. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I bet he probably would. Let me see. I'm trying to find. There's my 1880. Jeez, I guess I had more than I thought I did. I didn't realize I had that many. I have these in here. Apparently I got in my ADHD brain, put them all in, all the other ones in flips. And then forgot about them. This is back when I was just starting. That one's cool. And that has to be a mixing error with the alloy. Yeah. You ever seen the counter stamped? I think I might have shown you already, but yeah, man, I definitely separate all of those. Failed gold plating. Yeah, I have. Come on. Nice. What's up, dog? Some of these are light wood, but yeah, same. Whenever I see them, and I find them a lot in the 80s, the early 80s and late 70s. In 1923. That's awesome, dude. Holy crap, graded. $450 of silver. Score one for the team, dude. Holy crap, dude. Yeah, man, I'll try. What time are you going on, man? Dang, bro. Ounce. I'm like, wow, Graham, that's pretty good, man. That's impressive, dude. What time are you going on, Graydon, do you think? 5 p.m. Eastern time. C5. I'll probably still be at work, but I can probably log in and watch from work. Oh, dude, look at that. Oh, look at that. That's a good one. Yeah, it'd be 3 o'clock. I get off my adult job at 3:30. But I can log in. I do what I want. No, as long as I get my stuff done, I can do whatever I need to. Yeah, man, and so I get a lot of a lot of copper, that I'm picking out, and I'm still trying to decide at what level of woody that I actually want to save. You get some that are super faint. Oh, to be a kid again. I don't know, man. See, the thing is, in my old age, I'm getting more wise, and so I think I like the wise. Yeah, man. I think I would probably say I've been through probably about 20 or 30 this year. Maybe a little bit more. For a while there, I wasn't even saving them for YouTube. I was just rolling through them just because it was relaxing for me, and then I realized that I gotta not do that. I gotta. Dude, on my lunch break, sometimes I'll roll up under my desk and sleep for a half hour if I'm really tired. Yeah. How many? How much, man? Oh, I believe you. Oh, this is Labradorite. Hey, Adam. Holy crap, dude. You're getting ready for work. Holy moly, dude. 75 boxes of half dollars. Holy good lord, man. Wow, man, that's a lot. Holy crap, dude. What up, man? Yeah, this is a Labradorite. It's a feldspar that has a triangular crystal formation that reflects light in a prismatic pattern. Yeah, dude, I guess. Jeez. This stuff's pretty amazing, dude. This is my favorite stone. I used to have a piece that was like as big around as my head. Oh, right on, man. Good. I'm glad it got there. Sorry it took me so long to get them sent out. There's a lot happening. 44. This is called Labradorite or spectralite. It's a stone. It's a feldspar that has a triangular crystal formation, and it refracts light. I'm glad, man. I'm glad you like that, dude. I don't have a huge selection of things to give away, but I'll share what I can, Yeah. That and tiger's eye, man. Yeah, so I polished this. Used to look like that. I was gonna make a cab out of it, but so I polished it. And then this, I shaped this out of a slab and polished it into a dome. And then set it into the setting. Yeah, I got way too many. I got some of this stuff that's hawk's eye. It's blue. It's pretty cool. Yeah. And then my creme de la creme, my fossil collection, is my dino egg. Nice, 44. That's cool, man. Yeah, I got so many, too many rocks. If that's even a thing. Yeah, I got a lot of this stuff. Where did I put it? A lot of plume agate, man. Yeah, right? Yeah, baby. I got a lot of this plume agate. A lot of angel wing formations. And I polished this. This was just an end cut that, you know, obviously it wasn't level. It wasn't even, so I just polished it up and put it into my collection. One of the things I want to do is I want to put these under my microscope and take micro photos of it. And my scope takes good enough photos that I can blow these up and make them into like prints and such, if I can get the lighting to hit it right. But that's the trick. I gotta get better, more finer polishing. That's cool, man. I like certain types of quartz. I got smoky quartz. I went actually digging for smoky quartz a couple years back. Found a couple. And this. I like this thing, man. Petrified word with a little bud coming off of it. And a wormhole. I dug this out of the ground. This is some hard digging, but it's the Bruno woodpile, if you've ever heard of it. It's over by the Bruno sand dunes. Yeah, man. It was what they think was that this area over here was just all underwater, and like this particular place was a choke point for driftwood. All right, Adam. Yeah, good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping in, man. Appreciate you. Yeah. There's a piece I polished up. But yeah, it's super hard material, man. Yeah, it's 12:39. I'm gonna be a piece of crap tomorrow, so. Yeah. Yeah, it is. And speaking of which, I probably should get to bed, you guys. I get on these and then I just want to hang out all the time. Yeah. Oh, man. Ugh. All right. Yeah, guys. So, thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate it. This was kind of I woke up from a nap and decided to go live, so I appreciate it. Just a pop-up, so. Yeah, see you, man. Have a good day. Have a good day at work, man. Appreciate you. All right, you guys. Give you the old creepy one-eye stare. All right. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Appreciate it. And watch for my race Saturday. Try to go live in the car. If it doesn't work, then I'll definitely be live afterward and try to show off some races. So, Magic Valley Speedway. Here we come. Have a good night, guys. See ya, Graydon.